So I've already done my brows and I started out with one eye mostly made up, and now I'm going to move to the other one. I start out as a primer base with MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot and just take it on my ring finger and dab it across my eye. It provides a really nice warm base for your eyeshadows and helps the colors pop. Then I'm gonna move to a MAC shadow that I just recently got. It's called Cranberry Frost, and I also got it in a little 4-quad that I will be filling up relatively soon. So it's this lovely, vaguely shimmery cranberry color, and on a MAC 217 brush. And I'm putting that in the outer third of my eye and moving up towards the crease, and really try and pack that color on because this is going to give the really warm rose goldy color to your eyeshadow look. And concentrate it a lot in the outer corner and then moving your way in. And then with whatever is left on your brush, press it into the inner corner. It will provide dimension to your eye. And join those two shadows together in the crease. Then I'm going to move to the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and I'm going to go into Hot and Cold and take that on the same 217 and put it also in the outer thirds but closer to the center of your eye. And blend it just a little bit into the Cranberry Frost and leave the center of your eye bare because that's where the really shimmery shade's going to go. And also put whatever's left on your brush in your inner corner and blend a little bit. And then you're going to take Pink Champagne from the same palette and load it up on your 217 and press that into the center of your eye. The shimmer and the pigmentation is unbelievable. And then with a small blending brush, this is off-brand, you're going to go into the Naked palette, into the shade Naked, which is just this one right here. And this is going to blend even more the colors that are in your crease up and make them look more blended. So just buff it and buff it and buff it and just blend and blend and blend. And then from that same Naked palette, just take Virgin on a pinky finger and highlight the brow bone. I've already primed my face, and I'm just going to move to the Benefit Professional Pro Balm, and it minimizes my pores. I have pretty large pores on my nose, so I'm just taking a pea-sized amount of that on a finger and putting that across my nose and into the corners of my nose and blending it out from my nose. And I recently purchased the Revlon Photo Ready BB Cream in Light because I'm not a huge fan of like foundations and cream foundations and powder foundations. Just not, they don't really do it for me, just because I like a really light coverage. So I'm taking a small amount of the BB cream, again on clean fingers, and I'm going to dot it across my face and blend in with my fingers. Just evens out the skin tone just a little tiny bit more, and so I quite like it. And it smells nice. And it's got SPF in it. Who doesn't love SPF? Next, I'm going to go into my handy dandy mixture of MAC Pro Longwear concealers in NC15 and NW20. I'm going to put a baby pump on the back of my hand and mix them together. I think the only complaint that I have about this concealer is that the pump is really difficult to control. So you either get more or less than you actually want. And I'm going to take that on a foundation brush, mix it together, and put it under my eyes because I have really bad circles. And now that's finished, I'm going to powder with my Revlon Color Stay pressed powder in translucent, which I just barely got, and my Bare Minerals powder brush. It's just fluffy and good for powder, hence powder brush. Then I'm putting that where I put the concealer because otherwise it can slip. And instead of a sweeping motion, I like to press my powder into my face. So now I'm all powdered, and I'm gonna go back to eyes. And with a small angled eyeliner brush, I guess this is from Precision Beauty eyeliner brush, I'm taking that MAC Cranberry Frost shade and I'm putting it under my eye. Just in the outer third half of the lower lash line. And with that same brush, I'm going to go back into the Anastasia Self-Made palette and take Hot and Cold and put it in the same place as the Cranberry Frost. And to make the look even more cohesive, I'm taking Pink Champagne and putting it in the center of my lower lash line and in a little bit to the inner corner. Just a little bit. The inner corner gets special treatment. And with my pinky finger, I'm going to go back into Virgin and put that in my inner corner. A nice little highlight. And for eyeliner, I'm just going into Blackout from the Naked 2 palette, which I just discovered they have singles of. So since I've hit pan on this, I'm really excited. I'll probably go and buy like 3 of them just in case they stop selling them. I love this eyeshadow. So this just goes along the lash line. Very softly. Just to accent the actual lash line that's there. And you can wing it out a little bit if you want to. I'm going to, because I always wing out my eyeliner. I'm going to do it to the other side. So now your eyeliner's all done, and I'm going to go into the Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara, which I got because of Tanya Burr and Zoella, and it's literally as good as they said, if not better. And for lower lashes, I use the Maybelline Big Eyes mascara. You can leave the eye look here if you want to, or you can apply false lashes, which I'm going to because why not? And I'm going to use the Ardell Natural lashes. They're a demi lash. So that battle got me lashes on. And I'm gonna go in with a NYC Color Wheel Mosaic Face Powder blush. And it's pretty pigmented, so I just take a little tiny tap and just work it into the apples of my cheeks. Gives a very nice natural looking flush. And then last but certainly not least, I'm going to take my MAC lipstick in Velvet Teddy and put a little bit on my lips. So this is the look. I think it's a perfectly romantic Valentine's Day look, and I hope you guys have a happy Valentine's Day, and I'll see you next video.